No, don't stop. Look who it is, everybody. Dave Nelson.
Tonight's guest, Jon Hamm.
Wait. What are you doing? What are you doing? That's what I do. Tonight's guest, Jon Hamm. What are you even doing that for? That's that thing I never even bother with. You start reading it. Dave, where are you in from?
Palm Desert.
Oh.
California.
Does it get cold there at night?
No, your studio.
Oh, so that's why you brought a sweater.
Right.
In the French style, I notice as well. Does that mean something when you wear a sweater on your shoulders like that?
No.
You're not sending out a signal to some kind of subculture about stuff that you like to do or anything? Well, in that case, you better go back to your seat then. Okay. Dave Nelson, everybody. Dave Nelson. Now, here's the thing. Here's the thing that surprised me, and the reason why I asked you to meet Dave, because Dave was wearing a sweater over his shoulders, and I didn't want to say anything while he was here, so I waited until he was safely back in his seat, but I don't approve of that kind of thing. And I'll tell you why, because I think it's suggestive. Because what happens is the arms of the sweater reach over and hang just about here. And whenever I see it, I always imagine hands peeping out of the sweater. I don't, but yeah, I do, actually, I do. But maybe that's me. I think I've got a mind which is, what do you call it? Dirty. I know. Sometimes I think sexy thoughts and it's very inappropriate. Not when Dave was there, but when... But sometimes, you know, I'll be just sitting talking to someone and I'll think, oh, I wonder if they like to wear their sweater over their shoulders. Actually, that doesn't mean anything, but you can make anything sound dirty by talking like that and then raising your eyebrows. There's the trick. That's the way to make things sound dirty. And then you lean like that, lean forward like that, like you're surreptitiously removing your underpants. Which is what I just did. Oh, if only I had underpants in my pocket, I could just pull them out and... You know, if we ever rehearsed this crap, I could have done that. Well, it's a big, exciting night here at the show. The band's here, the audience is going crazy, all the... It's the usual crap. We'll be right back.
The Late Late Show with Craig Ferguson, sponsored by Priority Mail Flat Rate Boxes, only from the Postal Service, a simpler way to ship.
It's hard to stay up, it's been a long, long day, and you've got the Sandman at the door. But hang on, leave the TV on, and let's do it anyway. It's okay. Tomorrow's just your future yesterday.
thanks. That's great. Please, sit down. Relax, everybody. That's... Well, no, I don't know where you're... I got this message backstage. They said to me, the audience should be just about good enough. And I'm like, really? If this is your idea of good enough, you're fired, mister. I'm kidding. I can't fire him. If I could, I would. It's a great day for America, everybody, isn't it? It's a great day. It's a great day for us here at the show, because yesterday Jeff was on assignment, but he's back. Welcome back, Jeff.
It's sexy time.
Also, I'll tell you what, something else. Stop doing that. You're creeping me out again, Jeff. It's a great day. Happy birthday to Bruce Springsteen. Man, we call him 61 today. 61? Bruce Springsteen. He's getting up there a bit. He's going to have to update some of the lyrics, I think. Baby, we were born to shuffle. Yeah, I think that's all I got. Yeah, all right. A very sad news from Las Vegas. Cher is ending her Vegas show after 3 years. But if you're a Cher fan and you're going to be in Las Vegas, don't worry. Her lips and ass will be there for another year. They're staying on. If you believe... I'm kidding. I love Cher. Everybody knows I love Cher. She's a national treasure. And she still looks great. Do we have a picture of Cher? There she is. When I heard Cher was leaving Las Vegas, I thought, can it get any worse for Las Vegas? And I did this with my hands as well when I was thinking it. I went, can it get any worse? There's a clue that I like Cher. Oh, no! Well, I'm afraid it can get worse for Las Vegas. There's more bad news from Las Vegas, which is strange, because normally Las Vegas is associated with happiness and rainbows and good news. But no, a Las Vegas landmark is more beloved than Cher is being closed down. The Liberace Museum is closing after 31 years. I know. I noticed that the audience are like... All over America, people are going... And that's probably why it's closing down, I would imagine. It's closing down because of poor attendance. In this tough economy, so many great museums have closed down. The Mel Gibson Museum of Tolerance, the Arizona Museum of Mexican History. Yeah, that's all I got. Anyway, I actually love the Liberace Museum, so screw you guys with your... I've been there a few times. It's closing on October the 17th, so make your travel plans accordingly. I loved Liberace. He was all about glitz and glamour and putting on a good show. He was the polar opposite of me. Now, if you don't remember Liberace, he was a world-famous pianist. I said pianist. But he did more than play the piano. He was an entertainer, a recording artist, a TV star. Liberace was the Steven Tyler of his day. No, he was more macho. He was the Lady Gaga of his day. It's sad to hear about the Liberace Museum closing. No, whenever I'm in Vegas, I go there to hear his music and reflect on his life and get ideas for outfits. Everything that Liberace owned was covered in sequins or rhinestones or glistening things, and there was a lot of rumours about Liberace, you know. One of the rumours was he had his right hand surgically removed and replaced with a bedazzler. And the museum itself, I don't know if that's true, the museum has an incredible collection of Baldwins, the piano Baldwin. No, not the brothers, although there were a rumour that Liberace wouldn't have minded collecting a couple of Baldwins. Well, there were...
kidding.
Yes! When Liberace was alive, there were rumours that he might have been gay. I don't know if it's true. I don't know if he was gay. Do we have a picture of Liberace? All right, now wait a minute. to be fair, that's when he was performing on stage. Just what about a picture of him just casually sitting around the house? All right, he might have been gay. Do you know what, in the 1950s, this is true, in the 1950s, an English tabloid newspaper, well, they weren't tabloids back then, they were just like giant pieces of crap instead of... Anyway, an English newspaper implied that Liberace was gay, and he sued them. And wait, he won! That newspaper must have had the worst lawyers in the world. They're like, all right, Exhibit A, my lord. Liberace! Let's see a picture of Liberace. Yeah, come on. Do you know
Check, please.
Yes. Are you all right?
Yep.
All right. Liberace also had a swimming pool shaped like a piano. I think that's really cool. I wouldn't mind having a swimming pool shaped like my favourite instrument. There's probably an indecency law against that, though. Good for laps, though. Elton John says that when he was growing up, Liberace was his inspiration and his hero. I'm like, I can find that hard to believe. I don't see any similarity. Do we have a picture of Elton John? What about a picture of Elton John when he's just sitting around the house? No, that was a good guess. What I wanted you to do was put up the same picture of Elton John as I put up the first time. That would have been my joke. Yeah. It's almost like you're helping. Almost like you're helping, but not. You all right, Jeff? You were out doing the movie premiere thing yesterday, were you?
Yep.
Yeah. Did you? You made a film, right?
Yep.
We're going to show it on the show tomorrow night?
Yep.
Did you have a nice time at the movie premiere?
Yep.
You've gotten a bit cocky since you come back, haven't you?
No kidding.
Yeah. Did you say in your pants to anyone?
In your pants.
Oh, you did, yeah. In my pants.
In your pants.
In your pants.
It's sexy time.
It is sexy time. Sexy if you're into commercials. Because that's what time it is now. If you like to have sex in front of commercials, if you fit in your torrid sex life to 3-minute bursts between crappy late-night shows, now's your big moment. Woohoo! Get romantic. We'll be right back. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back to the show. Do you know what? There's been a lot of news in the last week involving celebrities clashing with the paparazzi. I can think of Russell Brand, my friend Russell, getting in a bit of trouble at the airport. The California Assembly has approved a new anti-paparazzi bill. Now, to shed some light on the situation, we've invited a celebrity photographer here today. Please give her a warm welcome, everybody. Come on out, celebrity photographer. You were a celebrity photographer or a member of the paparazzi.
Well, you see, Craig, I needed some cash.
Yeah. Again?
I'm flat broke. Damn bear market.
Bear market's rough. Everyone's portfolio's taking a hit, Betty.
No, Craig, I said bear market. I opened a pet store for people who wanted to buy live bears. It was a total bloodbath.
Sounds like a grisly scene. Sorry, that was insensitive to anybody who's been mauled by a bear. CBS cares. So, Now, when you're on your job, you know, doing the paparazzi thing, how do you get that big shot?
Oh, I have my tricks. Well, for instance, when I'm in a club,
Right.
I hang out near the bathroom because that's usually where the celebrities, you know, use their drugs. And then, well, actually, at my age, it's just a good idea to be near the bathroom.
Near the bathroom. I'm right there with you.
Not with me. No, you go to the men's room.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, it depends on how late it is
Well,
at the
that's
club,
true.
yeah. How do you grab the attention of the stars, though? For example, if you saw me walking down the street and you wanted to take my photo, how would you do that?
Why would I take a photo of you then? Oh, unless are you beside a celebrity?
Yeah, all right. Yeah. Now, what are the penalties of this the new law?
Oh, they're awful. Oh, if I'm busted under the new law, I could spend a year in jail.
Good Lord.
And I can't go back to jail, Craig.
No, you can't.
No, I can't. I have too many enemies.
Yeah, I know. It's the same reason I can't go back to Pottery Barn.
Really?
Yeah. I went crazy. Yeah. One more question, Betty. I've got to ask. What's the best photograph you've ever taken?
Well, last night, I snuck into the premiere of that new film, You Again, and I took some embarrassing photos of one of the stars. Making out with a ton of men, dressed like a total hooker.
Aren't you in that movie, though?
Yeah, the pictures were of me.
Betty White, everybody. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show, everybody. Oh, boy, I nearly never made it back after the commercial break there, because just as I was getting about to read, the lady who's sitting right here behind the camera, oh, don't you know at me. She's just sitting right there, and she started going like that with her. Now I'm like, she's going to flash me. She's going to flash me. And she didn't. Your kind of respectable, ladylike behavior is not welcome here, madam. My first guest tonight has got 2 films in theaters right now. 2 films. That means he's a movie star. Then what the hell is he doing here? I don't know. The 2 films are The Town and Howl. Please welcome the adorable Jon Hamm, everybody. Jon Hamm. Hey, John. 2 films? Good Lord, man.
2 of them.
Yeah, I know. You look great.
I might even be in one of them. I'm not sure.
Are you in? You're in both of them, or
I
did
think
you?
I am.
Yeah?
I think I
Do
am.
you watch films when you're in them and then, you know, rub yourself in oil and go, I'm a movie star, look at me?
That was literally my Tuesday night.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'd do if I wasn't on this. Well, sorry, I spilled stuff out of my snake.
And that was weirdly my Wednesday night.
Yeah.
So,
Now for your puppet.
oh, yeah, thank you.
There you go. That's all right, yeah. Hey, let's be Bond villains. All right. Yeah, we'll be Bond villains with...
The hair on this pig is very disturbing.
Well, actually, the pig is modelled after Gustave Flaubert, who had a contempt for the bourgeoisie, as does this pig.
I didn't realize that Flaubert had pubes on his head.
That's why he had a contempt for the bourgeoisie.
I would imagine.
Because the French bourgeoisie would often go by and go, ah, look, there is Flaubert with his pubes. Yeah, give me that. So... how are the movies doing then? They making any money? You getting any cash? Buy yourself a boat or something?
Yeah. The first thing I did was buy a boat with all the cash.
Yeah.
When you make movies about poetry,
Yeah.
Generally they back up wheelbarrows full of money for you.
I can imagine.
It just,
Yeah, well, you know.
there isn't a boat big enough.
The town's going to make a lot of money, though.
The town is doing very well.
Yeah,
It's very, very exciting. Everybody was very happy, and it's
Yeah.
a good old bank robber, cops and robbers shoot 'em up movie.
Yeah, that's your commercial movie, but your more independent type thing is Howl.
Howl has less cops and robbers. in it.
What's Howl about? It's about a poem.
It's about a poem. Allen Ginsberg wrote a poem in the late 50s that was widely considered to be horribly obscene at the time.
See,
and,
I can't imagine why I don't know this poem. Does it have Nantucket in it? I think I know.
No, different poem. Different poem. But it was, and over the test of time, of course, it's come to be seen this beautiful work of art. And so there was a big landmark court case that the film examines as well. I play the lawyer who defends.
Did you get to say, I don't know much about your big city ways in the court?
I did. That got cut out, unfortunately.
Really?
Yeah. And the great part of
jerks, that would have been the best part of the movie, too.
I got to do the thing with the suspenders too,
nice,
so,
yeah.
on the floor, cut out.
They took that out as well.
Real
These
shame.
jerks don't know how to make movies these days, man.
Real shame.
I know. Hey, do you read a lot of poetry? Do you do that? Because I always I want to like poetry, but a lot of it I'm like, oh please.
My poetic knowledge consists mostly of the poems that have the word Nantucket in them.
Yeah.
So this was a bit of an education for me.
Yeah.
But it's an amazing sort of work of art, and it's the kind of things like poetry isn't really sort of celebrated anymore in the current American culture, and it's nice that this movie
if you can get it in 140 characters or less.
Exactly.
Then you can do it. Are you on the Tweety?
I do not tweet.
You got to do that, man.
Well, it's my thumbs hurt when I get in up to about 100 characters.
Yeah, well, you do this.
You think?
Yeah, do this and then get a phone.
But you can't do that while you drive, though, because then you got to drive with your knees.
No, you mustn't Tweety when you're driving.
Okay.
No, you can't do that. When you're driving, you've just got a phone.
Fine.
Yeah, you just got to call people on the phone. Do you have a smartphone? Do you have games on your phone and stuff like that kind of thing?
I do. In fact, I have one that I think we might have in common.
What?
Angry Birds.
No, I just downloaded Angry Birds.
Oh, get ready to waste some time, my friend.
I got one where I just started it. It's just like it's like a little catapult thing.
You fling. It makes perfect sense. Some evil pigs have stolen.
Let's act it out.
Some evil
All
pigs,
right, evil pigs
have stolen some birds' eggs. Sure. And of course, what way would you try to get the eggs back? By then launching yourself through a catapult at the castles that the pigs have constructed to keep the eggs, thereby smashing the pigs. You see, it makes perfect sense.
Do pigs build castles?
Of course they do. They're pigs.
Pigs don't have opposable thumbs. How the hell could a pig build a castle?
That said, they are very clever.
Yes.
And clearly devious as they've stolen eggs.
Yeah, but pigs wouldn't be able to steal eggs because they've got their little hooves.
Right, but I mean...
Would you ever have a pig?
No.
Why not?
Here's why.
Okay.
They're adorable when they're little.
Yeah.
Then they're 800 pounds and they're like a Volkswagen rolling through your house.
Yeah.
And also...
See, that can be adorable if you like that kind of thing. Hey, have you ever been to the Liberace Museum, by the way?
I have not.
Oh, it's great.
I've heard, I've seen.
Yeah.
It looks amazing.
The Stars and Stripes glittery hot pants are there. You should wear them on the Mad Men show. People would love that. And it was kind of that time period.
Sure. Yeah. No. That's actually a wonderful suggestion.
Thanks, man.
Glitter me up.
Hey, I will. I'll bedazzle you, biatch. You won't recognize yourself.
Can do.
All right. What?
Where were we?
We could have an awkward silence if you want. Oh, wow, you were right into it right there, man. You didn't even wait. Okay, hold on then.
Dave, how you doing?
Oh, yeah, Dave's here. Yeah.
Who was the lady that was going to flash you?
Oh, the lady over there who
That was her?
Yeah, she didn't flash me. Our safety.
Oh, yeah, classic.
Yeah, she's doing that kind of. Oh, it's raining and my clothes are wet.
She's turning very red at this point.
Yeah, no, I think I embarrassed her. I feel terrible about it.
No kidding.
Yeah. All right, shut up. Do you get a lot of people making fun of your name with a ham thing?
Not a lot.
Yeah. It's like that character in the Monty Python sketch, John smoked too much. You ever see
Mr.
that?
Smokes too much. Yes.
Yeah.
No, it's yeah. As a little kid, because it's
it's like a third
it's
grade
easy.
thing,
That's a softball to a third grader.
Yeah.
But yeah, ham and cheese.
Yeah.
Ham sandwich.
I
have 2 M's though, so that was
oh, that would throw off the kids. They'd be like, whoa, it's not spelled.
I don't understand.
Is that how you defended yourself?
Absolutely.
Yeah,
You
just,
it's
got 2 M's.
Got 2 M's. Come on.
Yeah. Right, we're done.
We did it?
Yeah, that's it. Oh, all right. Jon Hamm, everybody.
How long have you reflected on Howell?
I believe 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
2 weeks would be the limit of my opportunity. However, I made my mind up after 5 minutes.
And you reflected a long, long time on Voltaire's Candide, is that right?
Exactly.
Well, do you think that if you had another 10 years to reflect on Howell, you might change your opinion?
I'm quite certain I would not.
Welcome back, everybody. Excuse me a second, everyone. I totally busted you right there, and you know it. You know, right there. Everyone else was clapping because they had been told to clap, and you were like... And then I happened to look that way, and I saw you, and you went, oh. Busted! Now, my next guest is the writer and creator of the HBO series Bored to Death, which premieres on September the 26th. Now, I watched this series. To me, this is the best show on television. The Mythbusters on one hand, and this show, I'm not kidding, this show is hilarious and funny, and it contains lots of sexy things, and people smoke pot. It's... All I'm saying is, take a look at this.
I think I may have the smallest penis in the world. I mean, first George, which was bad enough, but then Warren makes George look tiny.
Yeah, but you're just comparing yourself to those two. You don't have a small penis, do you?
I do. I've been looking at it all morning, and I can't even see it. It's like I'm on top of the Empire State Building, and my penis is an ant.
Well, you need to go to a doctor for something like that.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just really going crazy right now. I'm committing menticide.
Menticide, what's that?
My brain is attacking itself. Look. Can you please look at my penis and tell me I'm an adult male?
No, what are you, nuts?
Please welcome the writer, Jonathan Ames. Everybody, Jonathan Ames. Welcome, Jonathan. How very lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
And a very attractive shirt you're wearing, too, if you don't mind me saying so.
Yeah, I got this in Scotland, actually.
No way.
Yeah, Edinburgh.
Really?
Or is it Edinburgh?
I call it Edinburgh.
Edinburgh.
Yeah,
okay.
but I'm Scottish.
Right.
But Edinburgh is perfectly acceptable, or Glasgow is a better destination.
Okay. And I didn't mean to wear this shirt from Scotland. It just occurred to me now when you complimented it. So anyway,
But I think that's quite interesting that you should buy a shirt in Scotland and then you wear it. And I noticed the shirt, and I'm Scottish. That's kind of weird.
It spoke to you somehow.
It did. I thought to myself, I like that shirt. I'd like to go home to Scotland. And see guys wearing shirts like that.
Well, thank you.
Well, no, I'm just glad you brought it back and brought a little bit of the old country here. Hey, would you ever wear a sweater over your shoulders?
I'm thinking of it now. It was a very nice look.
I don't know, man. The jury's out for me. I think it's a little bit, you know, kind of gay French, but it's popular in the high desert, so I don't know. Here, listen, this show, the Bored to Death, is sensational.
Oh, well, thank
really,
you.
I actually got a hold of the first 4 episodes of the new season because they give them out to reviewers. Now, I don't review shows, but I can steal a DVD like anybody, and it's great. It's really, how about that Ted Danson with the... It's almost like he knows about smoking pot.
Well, you know, when he smokes pot on the show, he smokes this fake marijuana, but I think it triggers some kind of old muscle memory in his mind of all the THC, which might still be in there, and it kind of gets released, and it really helps his performance.
No, that happens. Yeah. That's true. I did a movie once where I had to smoke a lot of pot in it, and when I smoked the fake pot, I got kind of high.
Yeah, well,
and then I tried it after we'd finished the movie, and it didn't work.
Oh, that's a shame, because then you could do it and it wouldn't be illegal. But here in California, it's not illegal anyway.
I don't think so, but it's it's unwise for someone like me, though, to take drugs. I am, well, I don't stay in California if I take drugs. I go a little more Mexico, if you know what I mean. Are you a big drug taker? Are you a big...
Well, my parents are watching the show, and when it comes to the, talking about those things, I may have taken drugs at one time in my life, and I hope to again someday, perhaps.
Okay. I think that's a fair answer. Very diplomatic and discreet. I understand. CBS does not endorse the use of drugs or... So that's good. And Jason's in the show. You got him dressed up in little leather outfits and stuff. I've always wanted to do that to him.
Yeah, we have him paddled. He took to, in the first episode, he wears a full leather outfit, and he took to it beautifully.
Yeah, he looks adorable in it. I noticed that.
He was very happy inside of it. And
he did seem very comfortable in it, yeah. It's almost like it triggers a memory in him.
Right. We do a lot of memory triggering.
But he plays you in the show. Like, the character is you from real life, right? Or your name.
It's my name. It's a version of me, though not really me. It's a little bit difficult to explain. I think I gave him my name because of narcissistic reasons, I guess. Very rarely does
acceptable in this town. You're amongst friends here.
Sure. But it's a mixture of low self-esteem at the same time. All the characters in my books or in the show are versions of me, but they're flawed and troubled. Though the Jason version is the nicest version I've created.
Well, I think he's a remarkable character, a writer, private detective. You've never tried private detection, have you?
No, I did want to put an ad on Craigslist, like the character, and be a private detective. I wanted to be heroic, and I think it came to me because I was always looking at the sex ads on Craigslist. I would read them. They were great narratives, and all
they're not there anymore.
Well,
apparently.
That's true. I heard about that, but there was also the ads where people just put out what they're looking for, which they probably haven't censored. Just, just the average person, not a sex worker, the ads you might have looked at. But, sorry, I don't mean to tease you. I just came on the show.
No, it's absolutely right.
I was trying to rally.
Anyway, look at them, CBS guys.
But I was trying to rally a little because I know I was a bit dull at the beginning.
No, you're doing really well.
Okay,
this is great. This is the best interview we've had since Jon Hamm. And you mustn't worry about any of that kind of late night stuff here, because I swear, and I really mean this, I do not give a rat's ass. So as long as you're comfortable, you've got a nice beverage, that's fine. That's all that matters here.
I have a beverage. I'm afraid to move towards the beverage.
No, enjoy your beverage. Relax, enjoy.
Okay.
That's a small cup, you see, though. You're next to mine.
Well, I'm used to being small. As you saw from that clip, I am.
Are you worried about your penis in any way?
I am quite a lot. I worry about it. And so, Jason really spoke for me in that moment, because a lot of times I do look down and I'm like, where is it? As a child, I used to play this game. My penis would stick out and I'd push it in. I lived in New Jersey.
I see. That's an explanation?
Well, no, my penis would go to Connecticut and pop back out, and I had a late puberty, and it got ingrained in my mind that I have no penis like your robot. And
well, it doesn't have no penis. It's stuck in customs.
Oh. Well, I think I do have no penis. I have a moment on the show. I'm just sort of talking here, but
that's okay.
In the second episode, I do full frontal nudity because I thought no show creator in the history of television, speaking of Mad Men, Matthew Weiner, even with that name, he's never done full frontal nudity. Or Alan Ball. None of these. You think these guys, Ball and Weiner, you think they'd go for it, but I went for it. And you can't even see it. I flash across the screen. There's like no penis there.
No, I've seen that episode, and actually, if you freeze frame it, you get a pretty good view of it.
A pretty good view of nothing.
It was clearly it was cold.
Right, it was. The director put the air conditioning way up.
That bastard. See, that's what
I was completely retracted, and it's almost like what I would call faux frontal nudity. It's not even full frontal.
You mustn't worry about that. That's not the time that's the problem. It's it's when the chips are down, as it were. That's when you have to worry about it.
When you actually make love.
Yes.
Okay.
When what you're doing in your off time is nobody's business. if you know what I mean. It's all right. But you're a grower, not a shower. It's fine. It's all right. Do you want us to have a look at it? We can.
They won't see anything. It's like trying to take a photograph of a vampire. There won't be anything there, you know.
Hey, if there was a vampire here, I would try and take a photograph, so let's get on it. No, it's all right. We don't have to see your penis.
All I've talked about the whole time is not having a penis, and...
literary careers have been made on this stuff.
It's true. The sun also rises.
The sun also rises. Yeah.
Hemingway wrote about a man whose penis was shot off.
Yeah.
And it's Hemingway, so...
Yeah, but, and so he was a writer. He could write. You can write, too. You're a good writer. Don't be hard on yourself.
Well, thank you. And you know, you were talking about having sexual thoughts in your mind. You know what I mean? When you're with people.
Yeah.
And so when you were standing and you're like, a burger here, of course I was trying to make my eyes not look at your crotch. You know what I mean?
But you see, that was the game I was playing, because I was making you look at my crotch, you see? It's all games. It's all games.
You are very flirty with everyone.
I am. I'm very sexual.
The man with the sweater, with Jon Hamm, your own snake cup. No, but that's good, though. It's probably, you know... Is this part live? Are we over?
No, I'm just thinking, am I gay?
If you're asking, it's probably a good chance that you are.
Well, I never thought about... I always thought being gay, you would have to, like, if you were a male and you were gay, you would have to have sex with another man. And then I thought, well, I haven't done that. And then I thought, well, I've had sex with me.
Right. Well, people can stay in the closet a long time, so there's still hope, perhaps. I don't know.
I don't think I'm gay, but I do like fashion.
Your posture's not... Well, I was trying to think if you had sort of a gay posture right now, but it seems you know, heterosexual. The tie is askew.
Yeah, that's...
I wanted to compliment you on your shirt, but it's white. There's not much to work with there.
Yeah, I know. Well, you could go for the tie if you wanted.
I did. I was in my mind going, I could say something about the tie, but it is a little thin, but
Perhaps you bring too much of yourself to this comparison.
Well, I was going back to that thing of not trying to look at your crotch, and then I went to the tie. So,
Oh, this went terribly badly, didn't it? Still, the good points are we talked about your penis, and I may or may not have actually come out on television. So it all worked out in the end. Well, we're done.
Okay. Now we're really done.
Absolutely, we're completely done. But, you know, not forever. You can come back if you want.
Oh, well, I don't know if you'll have me. I mean,
I will. Definitely.
I've inferred that you're gay. I looked at your crotch.
Yeah, see, now you looking at my crotch would infer that you were gay.
Well, I don't have a problem with it, but you do.
I don't have a problem with it.
Oh, okay.
Maybe we should be gay for each other.
Well, my show is very straight but gay, because the male characters are very loving towards each other, and this confuses people. I was once described as the gayest straight writer in America. It was a very obscure review. See, now I'm totally nuts. I'm on TV. I'm talking about having no penis, and I'm inferring that I'm homosexual. I mean...
Yeah, it's not. You're not going to do well in the gay community. See,
that's like negative advertising.
I mean. It's like, if you're going to be gay, you might as well do some advertising. Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah. Well, anyway, look, we're definitely done now. I mean, please.
I'm very naive. I don't think I have Asperger's, but I have a hard time perceiving sarcasm. So every time you say we're done, I think, okay, we're done, and
we are done.
But people are...
Please.
See? People are, what, still waiting?
Laughing, and the lights are still on, and no one's told me to leave, so I don't know.
Okay, leave. Tell the names, everybody. Everybody back.
What did we learn on the show tonight, Greg?
Oh, my. What I learned is when a lady does that in the audience, it doesn't necessarily mean she's going to flash you. Good night, everybody.